Well, tonight on the podcast, ladies and gentlemen, Rev Al Sharpton, I mean, he just go from bad to worse, y'all. Bad to worse. Now, you know that Trump, signed an executive order to get rid of a lot of DEI programs on the federal level. And he is pressuring private companies to also get rid of DEI programs, which we know is diversity, equity, and inclusion programs. As you do the research, DEI is just a remix of affirmative action. And the majority of the chief diversity officers in a lot of these companies are white women at the tune of about 76%. There's a few black people that got, DEI positions, but it's not in the tune of how many white women benefited off of DEI. And I've always said this, I'm not going to be defending any program that doesn't benefit black people. Why? Because like Dr. Claude Anderson had told us a long time ago about affirmative action and how that didn't benefit black people whatsoever. How is it that we're going to be up here defending programs to transfer more money and wealth back into the hands of the folks? Because if the money is going to the female, that's going right back to the male. Now, Rev Al Sharpton, and why are we talking about him tonight? Costco decided to say they're not going to get rid of their DEI, programs. They're not going to do it. So Rev Al Sharpton was happy about this. And so Rev Al Sharpton, out in New York, he said that let's go do a buy-in at Costco. So he showed up with his people. And I want you to see, how they all went to Costco. We're going to talk about just the details of this. So let's go ahead and check this out. All right, so let me tell you what he was doing. So he went to Costco, Al Sharpton, and he bought $125 gift cards. So about $2,500 that was spent. And he spent that in Costco. And so you're praising Costco, a business that's not in our community. And I have nothing against Costco. I mean, I even got a membership there. But you're praising Costco for a DEI program. Did you ever see Al Sharpton do a buy-in at any black-owned business in New York? Why didn't he lead all those people to shop with a bunch of black people that day? Or do this constantly at black-owned businesses and say, hey, this is a buy-in. And we want to bring, money to the black community and circulate the black dollar. But no, Al Sharpton have no problem taking the black dollar and giving it to Costco en masse behind a DEI program that don't even benefit black folk. This is why a lot of people don't even respect people like Al Sharpton, because of things like this. This doesn't even make sense. I don't care what these corporations do with their programs. Once again, those programs benefit white women, don't even benefit black people like that. If you look at the DEI numbers, blacks and Hispanics have about the same amount of jobs because of DEI, but most of the jobs go to white women or white LGBT. Because white LGBT can be put in a DEI program. White women could be put in a DEI program. Yeah, y'all don't understand that? It's finessing. They used George Floyd to create the remix of affirmative action. And once again, black Americans at that time was not asking for a DEI program. They were demanding, not asking. They were demanding justice for George Floyd. ladies and gentlemen. So with them getting rid of DEI, that doesn't bother me because prior to George Floyd, they didn't have no DEI. So what are you tripping about? And you got the Democrat shields say, oh yeah, look, see, they taking away DEI and this and that and the third. And okay, who cares? Who cares? Well, this is the same Al Sharpton that took $500,000 from Vice President Kamala Harris. Did he help her get elected? Well, we clearly see he didn't. Al Sharpton is about lining up the pockets of Al Sharpton. Al Sharpton has always been hustling corporations, hustling with his nonprofit. Al Sharpton been at this for a very, very, very long time. And he's not stopping. Like, Al, don't you got enough money, brother? Like I said, you just got broke off $500,000. Like, what did you do? You ran through it? What you do with the money? Every time you look up, you're doing something performative. And it's not that this is why right here, a lot of black people, especially younger black people, don't respect that people like Al Sharpton and that group look at that mess like just being a clown. And a lot of black people are just being turned off by the Democrats because this is what the Democrats support. But I'm so glad that a lot of black Americans looked at that as just some clown show stuff. I'm so glad about that. Y'all doing so good. Y'all reading right between it. Y'all seeing it for what it is. Like, Al Sharpton does not have the influence he once had. He don't. Al Sharpton, the rest of Democrat shields, nobody's listening to them. They have been delegitimized. And they're very upset by that. See, at one point in time, Al Sharpton could pull a stunt like this, and it would really move the needle at one point in time. But now people are like, Al Sharpton need to go sit down somewhere. He need to go do his show on MSNBC or whatever and just go home. If he still even have that show, because they trying to decouple the network anyway from Comcast. Al Sharpton, if you're going to do a buy-in, man, go do that to some great black businesses in New York. There's plenty of them. That they need people to come spend money with them. But you're going to transfer a bunch of money, to Costco? Really?